Speaking to the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month of the 1st day of the month.
Shalom, brothers and sisters. This is Ahad Rai Tafari, Fruits of the Divine Ministry of His Imperial Majesty. We're going to get on this rapture thing that they be talking about, man.
You shall have a Sabbath, a memorial, a blowing of trumpets, a holy convocation. And then it says, and the Lord spake to Moses, saying, also on the 10th day of the 7th month there shall be a great day of atonement. It shall be a holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. Also, in the 15th day of the 7th month, when you have gathered in the fruit of the land, you shall keep a feast unto the Lord.
So they say rapture is a gathering, right? But what type of gathering? It ain't talking about nothing about coming in out of the sky, busting out of the clouds, gathering people. They're talking about Leviticus. This is 23. If you can't see it, this is chapter 23, Leviticus 39. It says, okay. And as you pull it up, we pull it up here. 23, 39. Let's say also on the 15th day, because they're trying to say that this rapture, so-called rapture, is going to happen this year or on the Sukkot or whatever, the ingathering, right? The ingathering, they say that that's the rapture period, right? But that's not even what it's pertaining to. So it says also on the 15th day, on the 7th month, when you have gathered in the fruit of your land, you shall keep a feast to Yahweh 7 days. On the 1st day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th shall be a Sabbath. So this is a holy day right here. You know what I'm saying? On the 7th month, on the 15th day, this is a holy day. This is the ingathering, right? So this is what it's talking about, the Sukkot. It ain't talking about no rapture. The word rapture is not even in here right now. It's not even in the Bible. I haven't seen it. Like the concept of the ingathering, you were the ingathering of the spirit that's being resurrected from the dead, right? Or out of this fleshy temple, this carnal mind. You know what I'm saying? It's this carnal mind that the world is into. And Yeshua is neglected. You know what I'm saying? So now we're resurrected. We got to be in this resurrection. So this is the resurrection, and that's the true rapture. Yeah, there's a rapture going on, but it's the rapture of the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, Yahushua HaMoshiYah, right? So, yeah, it's a spiritual rapture. You know what I'm saying? Not this, what they call, what'd you say? Casper the Friendly Ghost type, you know what I'm saying? Just things appearing out of the heavens and him just, the earth melting and all this crazy mess. So, let's run it back to what he said. I want to see what he say about this rapture. I want to see what he say what the rapture is.
7 days. On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. And you shall take you on the first day bogs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, boughs of thick trees, willows of the brook, and you shall rejoice before the Lord your God for 7 days. Let's keep reading here. And you shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. You shall celebrate it in the 7th month. You shall dwell in booths 7 days, and all the Israelites born shall dwell in booths. That your generation may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths, and I brought them out of the land of Egypt, and I am the Lord your God. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord. Now, let me just say something here, that when we talk about the fall feast, I believe they have a very strong prophetic implication of what is going to happen in the future. Now, one of the things that people either believe in or they don't believe in is called the rapture. The rapture, 1 Thessalonians 4, where we should be caught up together to meet the Lord in the air. 1 Thessalonians chapter 1, verses 9 and 10, that in the dispensation of the fullness of time, God will gather together all things in Christ, both which are in heaven and which are in earth. So one of the great events that's going to happen for the church will be when the Lord comes in the rapture, or the gathering together of the saints, and he resurrects the dead in Christ. This is an event.
You see what I'm saying? This says nothing pertaining to what he's talking. This is talking about Sukkot. You know what I'm saying? This is talking about Sukkot right here. The whole Leviticus chapter. That's the Orit, or the statute of the ingathering. That's the concept of the ingathering. That's what we was doing whenever we was coming out of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? That's how we worship Elohim, Yahweh, right? He who be who we be. Now this we're coming into the end gathering, and they talk about this blood moon going to happen in the end gathering phrase or phase, right? And life, right? And then the church is the moon or the woman, right? And then it's turned red. You understand? So the life of Christ. So this is the Passover of Christ right here, right? This is the karma. Because their words is twisted up right now. You see what I'm saying?
And we believe it's going to happen in the future. Now,
they believe that it's going to happen in the future, and we're walking in it right now. See how dead he is to the word? You see what I'm saying? We're in a spiritual rapture right now, and this is Yahushua catching up his elect ones, or waking up the lost sheep and bringing him into the truth and into the light. That is the rapture right there. That's you being caught up spiritually in this word and in this doctrine of the truth.
We know that some people believe that it will happen maybe on the Feast of Trumpets. Others believe that it will happen on the Feast of Pentecost. And Bill, come over here with me and bring the shofar with you, because I want Bill to do a little bit of study here. Let's begin with the Feast of Trumpets. I just got tired of sitting down. I just want to stand up and move around a little bit here. So teach us, Bill, a little bit about the Rosh Hashanah and the Feast of Trumpets and the blowing of the trumpets. Let's see if we can put a parallel here to what may happen with the rapture in the near future.
Well, first of all, before
see, this is false prophets and lying tongues right here. You see what I'm saying? They ain't even tell you yet what's going to happen when this so-called rapture comes. Right? They're talking about Thessalonians chapter 1. That's what they say right here. We're going to Thessalonians 1.
G-H. Oh, just wait, right? You see me grab one, you put to grab the other one.